Hello, my friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first video, so I'm gonna get comfy, and I thought there's no better way to awkwardly introduce myself than a Q&A on Instagram, so I asked you guys some questions. Okay, first, if you don't follow me, you may not know my name. My name is Kyla, and oh, I'm so awkward. I'm just gonna go through the questions. So my fitness journey from where I started to where I am now. So I started my fitness journey when I was quite young. I've been active my whole life. I did competitive cheerleading for I think about 11 years. And then after that, I went to university and I did 1 year of university cheer, and I decided at that point I was done with cheer and I wanted to start competing in fitness competitions, in particular the fitness category, because I love like gymnastics and showing my athleticism as well as the body I worked very hard for to compete with. So in 2014, I did my first 2 fitness shows, and in Canada at the time you have to do a regional show and then you qualify for provincials, and then from provincials you have to qualify to nationals. So I went in the natural stream and I did regionals and I did provincials, and that qualified me for natural nationals, and I knew that I needed to improve before I went to a national show. So I took a year off, like to have an off season and improve, and that year I decided, hey, I want to do the open stream as well. Why not? So I had to qualify again. I competed a couple of times that year to qualify for open nationals. I did open nationals and then I did the natural nationals that I qualified for the year before in. And that was great experience. That year actually I did many shows, because natural nationals I came second, and that qualified me to go to the Worlds in Budapest. And I thought, why not? I'm young, like why not do this? A couple months later, I competed in Budapest at the World, I don't know, I think it was just called like the IFBB Worlds, but that was a really fun experience. So I have to keep this short. That's what I did that year, and then I took a 2-year off season because I really knew I had to grow and improve, because I wanted to get that pro card. So in 2017, I did nationals in open nationals in Vancouver, and I won my class, but I didn't win the overall. So I was really bummed. Like, I don't know, I was really bummed after that, and I was like, I'm doing North Americans. North Americans, I came 5th, and I was like, okay, maybe I need like a break, but I didn't want to take a break. And I was like, I want to compete in bikini now. I want to try out bikini. So I tried out bikini, and I loved it. It was so much fun. And then all the rules changed with the IFBB, CBBF, which was like the way we would qualify in the past to become an IFBB Pro. It now became the CPA, Canadian Physique Alliance. And that's where I compete out of in order to become an IFBB Pro in Canada. So after falling in love with bikini, I decided I wanted to compete at the natural nationals. And I did a very short prep this summer. I knew I had to compete to qualify for the natural nationals in bikini. So I did a natural national show. And then literally like just 10 days out, I said, I'm gonna do fitness too, because fitness is what got me into this. I love fitness, and I'm rambling so much right now. Oh my gosh. I don't even know if I can post this, but I love fitness. I love bikini. They took out the physique round of fitness. And for me, the thing that I love about fitness is that I could be very athletic and show that I can do all this fun stuff and still diet, have to do my cardio and training to get the body that I wanted. So that's why I did bikini as well, because it's in, I said to myself, like, look at me, I can look this way, but I can also compete in fitness category, and no matter how depleted I am, I can still give all of my energy on the stage and put on a great performance. So that's what I did, and it brought me back so much passion for fitness, because it took it away from me when they no longer had the physique round, because it's like, I diet. I want to show off that I can look like this and still do a routine. So I decided to do fitness and bikini at the Natural Nationals, which was an amazing show, and I'll have to do a recap on all that. It was a couple of months ago, but that was an amazing, well-run show, the largest natural national show that Canada has ever had, and I won my IFBB Pro card there, which was like, oh my gosh, like I was just so happy and thankful, and it's like, finally my time has come. So now that brings me to where I am today. And another part of my fitness journey, I guess I'll say, is that I'm a holistic nutritionist. I went to school I went to university, and then I also went to college for holistic nutrition. So, next question, because that took like 10 minutes, sorry. Okay, next question. What category do I plan to compete in, and when am I going to make my pro debut? Fitness or bikini? So, I'm still not sure on that. If I go into the fitness route, which I would love to, I really have to put on a lot of size, because those fitness pros have a lot of muscle mass on them. And for me to do that naturally, I'm a natural athlete, always will be, always have been, and for me to do that naturally, I'm gonna have to take a lot of time off. Bikini, on the other hand, I feel like I fit more, so that's something I really have to think about. And when will my pro debut be I'm not sure. I really want to improve before I get on the pro stage, because pros are amazing. Like, I feel like you really have to level up to be on par or even try and compete against them. But I'm really excited for that. So my current training schedule. So I train legs 3 times a week. 2 days are more like glute and ham focused, and 1 day is quad focused. And then I train shoulders 2 times a week. And then I do a chest day along with an additional like a couple of shoulder exercises I'll throw in there. And then just some like accessory work. So maybe like a couple bicep and tricep exercises. But that day's mainly focused on my chest and my shoulders. And then I train back once a week. And then when I feel like I need a rest day, this is one thing I know I need to work on. I'm really bad at taking rest. I know how you recover and grow is through rest and recovery. But I'm a little mental, and I admit that. I just love being in the gym. So when I know I need like a rest or recovery day, I'll just do light cardio, because I think cardio is important still, and I like to just like get, I don't know, I just like doing a little bit of cardio, a little bit. I'm not like a lot. And then I'll do some accessory work. So I'll do like calves, abs, and then maybe some arms, because I never really train arms. Or I'll do just like 1 exercise a week for them. So I'll just do like very light work, and I'll focus on stretching and foam rolling. So not an actual workout, just a workout more for my mind, because I think it's more of a mental thing than anything. Each one. Yeah! I knew you were coming. Okay. So I have a lot of questions about my training, but I feel like I just answered that. And then I also have questions about why and when did I start my fitness journey, and I answered that at the beginning. So I started it, you can duck your head down a little lower. I started it when I was very young with sports, but actual lifting weights, I started in 2012. So I was like 16. And I would go on my spares at school. I would go to the gym. Okay, what is my favorite food? John, what's my favorite food?
Salad. Cookies.
That's one of my favorite foods. So if it's like
ice cream.
If it's an
actually ice cream.
If it's an actual food, I don't know, because salads is like, my salads I put 50 different things in, so that can't be a food. But I love salads, and I need to have one at least one a day because I crave like a massive bowl of everything. Okay. Yes, so my favorite food, if it's a treat, it is ice cream and cookies. And that's like the cookies that I have, it has to be the best cookies ever. So Kai cookies, or if I'm going away, John and I go to these really extravagant foodie places, so for cookies. So cookies and ice cream are my go-to treats. I also love carrot cake, and I hate cake unless it's carrot cake. So that's a good fact. And then I have so many favorite foods, and everything I eat I love. Like every day I'm eating my own favorite foods because it's like salads. If I have fish, it's salmon. I love salmon. My favorite fruit is watermelon, but I don't have that so often. I feel like I'm missing something. I love oatmeal. I wouldn't say that's my
donuts now.
I wouldn't say that's my favorite food, but it's something I eat every day and I really enjoy it, and I love popcorn and so much food. Food gets me so happy and excited. That's why we have a food page as well, Eat Luxury. Okay. How long do you spend in the gym every day? Every day I spend about 1 hour training. Leg days I'll do like, let's say 90 minutes. And then like shoulders and upper body I can do in about 50 minutes. I'm not trying to be there forever. Like that's not my goal. I want to have an effective, efficient workout. And however long that takes me, that's what it will be. So usually about an hour or 60 to 90 minutes. And then if I do cardio, I'll do about 20 to 30 minutes of cardio. So I'll be at the gym no longer than like an hour and a half, or that's, yeah, if I was in prep, it could be like, when I was doing fitness in prep, it was like 3 hours at the gym because I had to do a lot of cardio, my training, and then my fitness training every day. So it was actually like at least 3 hours. And that's crazy. So you don't need to do that. How do you stay so shredded and lean? What macros do you eat? Which nutrients do you avoid? How to avoid eating too much, and how do you... Okay. I stay lean because, like, how do I stay lean is I'm very consistent, and I can say that because I know I'm very consistent. Every day I'm consistent with my training, my diet, my lifestyle. I train hard and I eat very nutrient dense foods. Which nutrients do I avoid? I don't avoid any nutrients because I think nutrients are awesome. But I think they mean like, what food do I avoid? I don't really avoid food because I just don't care to eat junk food, and if I want some, I'll have some. So I never feel restricted, and I never feel the urge, like they asked how do I avoid eating too much. It's because I never deprive myself. So if I were to deprive myself, I would feel the urge to want to eat a bunch. But since I know the food is always going to be there, I can eat whatever I want. I really don't care to like eat a cake, you know what I mean? Because, oh, and another reason, if I want treats, first I have them. And then I'll also be like, you know what? I'm going to have this. I know exactly what I want, and I'll enjoy it. And sometimes when I go away with John and we do our food trips, I'll eat a lot of stuff. But I don't think I'm overeating. I never eat to the point that I can't move. I just eat a lot and I feel like sugar high. And John's right here and he knows exactly what I'm talking about because I'm just like, ah. Yes, that's the way I am. Very high energy. And how do I know I eat enough for having power? Well, I think you can tell I have lots of energy, but I don't know, I hate the feeling of feeling restricted, or let's say in prep, let's say I had a hard prep with low calories. I never like the feeling of feeling weak. So right now, I just eat to make myself feel good. I eat big meals. I love food and I love eating nutrient-dense food and I love having energy. I don't like feeling weak, yada, yada, yada. So I just eat what I want. And it's really good. Okay. How do I reverse out of prep? Or does your diet always resemble a prep diet? So I follow flexible dieting. So in prep, if I'm low macros or low calories, I kind of eat the same food as I would in off-season and prep, but I just eat a lot less. So let's say I love having my oatmeal every day, and in prep, if I have enough carbs for oatmeal, I'll have that, let's say one of my meals, let's say I have oatmeal. I'll just have a lot less of it and add something like egg whites to make it feel like I'm eating more. So I'm always eating the same foods because that's the food I love. I love my squash. It's a very good volume food. I love all my vegetables. I love oatmeal. I love egg whites. I love fish. I just introduced chicken and I'm really enjoying it. So I think it's more of a thing that I just eat less of the food. Is it healthy to stay as lean as you are? For me, I feel great. So I'm not as lean, let's say year round, as I am on show day or leading up to a show or right after a show, but I feel awesome and my energy feels great. So that's what matters, and I'm eating a great amount and I'm trying to eat more. So I don't know, the fact that I can stay lean, why not? I enjoy training. I have awesome training sessions, and if I felt too tired to go to the gym, I wouldn't train or push as hard. I would just try and let my body recover. How did I get my body so lean? Cardio and cals. Once again, it's my consistency. So I don't even know how to really answer this, because right now I don't need to do a lot of cardio, but in the past, to get my body fat this low, I had to do a lot of cardio. And then calories, in the past, I had to drop down low for calories in a competition prep 2 years ago. And then once I got a really low body fat percent, I was able to reverse diet back up and reverse out of cardio or doing less while still maintaining a lean body fat percentage, because I did it slowly. I was consistent, and like I said, I had to do cardio and I had to eat low calories to get down to that low body fat percent. But since I properly reversed out of it, I feel the past 3 shows I did not feel like I was doing a lot of cardio at all. I was not eating low calories for a competition prep. So I think it's just consistency, and once you get your body into a low body fat percent, it's easier to maintain it, and then you can reverse up a little bit higher out of that body fat percent, but you can be eating a lot more. Consistency for all of this is key though. So I have been consistent with my diet, my training, and my cardio in order to maintain a lean body fat percentage. Another thing I want to say is I feel like some people put on muscle easier. Some people can stay leaner. For me, it's really hard for me to put on muscle mass, but I can't say it's easy, because it's not easy to stay lean. You still have to make sacrifices with your food, but I feel like it is healthier for some people to be able to stay lean, and I feel like I'm one of those people. Being a natural athlete, I feel like that gives me an advantage to stay leaner after shows, because I'm not messing up my hormones as much as, let's say, one person who is taking some performing enhancing drugs, because that will really honestly, will really screw around with your hormones, and that's when you see extreme, or not extreme, but fast weight gain after a show, because hormones are out of whack. Let's say you have a natural athlete, non-natural athlete. You're both eating the same after a show. You both consistently reverse out of your show. So you're doing the same thing, both doing your cardio. It will be different for each person, but you're still sticking to your plan. But natural athlete versus one on drugs, when they start to change their cycle, I guess I'll say. I don't know so much about drugs, but they will gain a bit more weight because their hormones are a bit more out of balance than a natural athlete. What are my suggestions for building lean mass? Nutrition, training, recovery. So I would say in order to build any muscle, you have to be in a little bit of at least a calorie surplus. But if you want to be lean muscle building, it has to be, you don't want to go too high into a calorie surplus, or else you'll start putting on too much body fat. But you do need to put on some body fat in order to gain muscle. So you have to be in a calorie surplus. Training, John, what would you say training to build lean muscle mass?
Lift heavy and lighter and less reps.
So that's like one approach. I don't think that's always, I really think it depends on the person, because you don't want to be doing too much cardio, because that will interfere with building muscle mass. But I do suggest still keeping in a little bit of cardio. It's good for your cardiovascular system. It's good for your heart. It helps you feel good, and a lot of people do it for like the mental aspect. I enjoy doing cardio for the mental aspect. But yeah, you don't want to be overdoing it on cardio, because that's just, it's going to be counterproductive. Recovery, I think it's important to take days to recover. Treat your body right. Foam roll, stretch, do what you can to help your body recover at its best. Eating, diet really needs to be on point to help you recover. So you need to be eating enough in order to build and recover. How the HE double hockey stick? I don't swear. Do you stay so lean? I know it's food choices, but I'd love to hear more of your opinions on food choices and why you chose those foods. Your food posts are awesome. Thank you. I think I went through this earlier on the video. So I love good food, and if I want a treat, I'll also enjoy a treat. But that's how I stay lean, is I'm consistent with my diet, my training, and my lifestyle, my health and fitness lifestyle. My food posts are awesome. I love food. So does John. So we have like a fun food page, Eat Luxury, and we love to go to little food spots and get good food. But another thing is having someone, when you, like, I don't know, when you think about eating the food and you don't actually have it, like let's say John's eating it, I feel like I'm enjoying it as well. So if I don't actually feel like eating a treat, but it's like kind of tempting, it's like, that looks really good, I can enjoy it through John. And I know not everyone has that opportunity. So if you want a treat once in a while, treats are okay. But it's important to be consistent with your good diet. My favorite body part to train. What is it, John?
Legs.
I love training legs. I love training glutes and hamstrings. Those are probably my favorite part of my lower body to train. And I also enjoy training shoulders a lot. So right now, I guess like glutes, hams, so like legs, and shoulders are my current faves, and they've kind of been my faves forever. I went through a time of just like loving shoulders the most, and then not loving legs as much, because I know I die a bit more inside. Like I'm like, but now I like love that, because I love to be like that. Okay, so that's going to conclude the question and answers, and I'm excited to be sharing this all with you guys. So please, please, please comment below what you want to see me, what type of videos and content you want to see, because that will help me, and it will let me know if you enjoy these videos, or if you even enjoy watching me, because it can be boring. So I just want to know. So please like and subscribe if you like it, and if you like watching me, and if you don't like watching me, still like and subscribe. Just kidding, you don't need to, but that'd be nice. So I'll see you guys later. Bye. Oh, John and I, what we're gonna do right now, it's Saturday, so I think we're going to go find some good food spots to eat at.